right? What is it that we're doing starting in kindergarten to build those readers and writers so they have a really strong future and they truly are on their way to college? So these statistics are pretty controversial because many people have said that governors of states or legislature people will call and check on third grade reading level scores to be able to calculate the amount of beds they'll need in a prison 20 years out. So that statistic really comes from, there was a Northwestern University research study done in 2009 that said that high school dropouts were 63 times more likely to be incarcerated than high school graduates. And that statistic comes from readingpartners.org. So just think about the power that we have, the power that we have in our classrooms right now. So this is really disappointing news, but the good news is that you are their teachers. And we know that you have what it takes to be able to help those scholars be on grade level, particularly on grade level by third grade. And that's really our goal. There's a great quote from Geoffrey Canada that he says the most important time in a child's life is not yesterday, it's not tomorrow, it's right now. So what are we doing right now for these children, for our children? And the achievement gap is something that I put on our agenda. And people talk about the achievement gap all day long. They talk about planning for the future based on the achievement gap. They talk about all these statistics that are coming in. And I think if we really talk about what is our ability in our classrooms, we can really think about how do we do our part, our small part, which turns out to be a big part to stomp out the achievement gap. So thinking about these ideas, we have done a lot of work with Stanford 10. We've done a lot of work with reading levels. And these two ideas are not disconnected. They're very much connected. The work we're doing on Stanford 10 to support our lowest readers, to support all of our readers, really helps them to be able to not only be better on Stanford 10, but be able to get to college and to really say no to all those statistics and yes to going to college and to really stomping out the achievement gap. So what we're going to do today is have a chance to recenter some of our thinking on our lowest readers and really design a strategic plan for them to be successful in our classrooms. I've created a couple of tools that I want to take you through, but this is sort of the summary of what we'll do today. We're going to enter our reading level data on our Google Docs page, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm pretty excited about it because it's a great way for all of us to see school-wide reading levels. And then I'm going to show you a new tool called the Literacy Action Plan. And most of us have done action plans around math. Raise your hand if you've done an action plan for math in the last couple of weeks, okay? So you'll be sort of experts in the room. You've seen this template before. Those of you who haven't, we'll take a look at it. But it's really a chance for you to design some thinking around how to best support those lowest readers. The data entry is going to help you identify who are your 4 or 5 lowest readers. And then that action plan will help you think about, okay, well, what is it that they need to be successful, and how am I going to do it as a teacher? And the last chance, we'll have to talk about that as partners, and then we'll come together as groups to share our thinking. And this probably won't be done today, but it will be started, and it will be an opportunity for you to share thinking with other people, but also really get some planning time in. And then we'll close and do a quick survey and reflections. Sound good? Okay. Good. All right, so in Dropbox, actually not in Dropbox, I invited everybody at the table to a Google Doc. And it should be in your Mission Grammar email. If it's not, it's in your spam. And unspamify it if you could. Grammar good, sorry.